September comes. She's 3 months pregnant. He's not ready to have children. And now he knows not what to do because his parents are not willing to take care of the child. The party is now over. See, on television, young folk, the enemy wants you to watch the Bud Light commercial. And he wants you to see the young lady running around, blonde hair and blue eyes, with the bathing suits on, and everybody's drinking beer and everybody's having fun. But they don't want to tell you about what happens. That's when the preacher had to come and clean up. No one wants to invite me and Pastor Kendall to the party, but we have been designated as the cleanup lady. With everything, when the DJ has packed up, when the last call of alcohol has been sounded. Now you don't see the young man who has drunk too much and he leaves and go home and had a DUI, and he goes off the road because he falls asleep because he was drinking too much at the party and finds his car stuck up in a tree. 19 years old. The party is now over. Party is nothing new. There were many who participated in parties in the Bible. Bible says that Moses went up into the mountain, Pastor Kendall, for 40 days and 40 nights. And the children of Israel, they said, where is this Moses? And while Moses, he was up in the mountain getting the covenant, the 10 commandments, God said, Moses, get ye down from this mountain. For the children of Israel, they have defiled my name. And when Moses came down the mountain, he said, I heard music. Joshua turned around. Joshua said, they must be at battle. Moses said, no, they're not at battle. They are having a... Moses told them, choose who you going to serve. Are you going to serve the golden calf that was created in the image of the goddess Hathor, or are you going to choose Yahweh? Party ain't nothing new. The Bible even tells us about the first lap dance. It got quiet up in the end. The Bible said there was a young lady by the name of Herodias. Said her mother was married to Philip. And the king said, young lady, it was at the party. You got to be careful about these parties because you just might lose your mind. You just might lose everything being at the party. And it said that the music beginning. He said, young lady, I want you to dance for me. And I knew it was a sensual dance, Pastor, because ain't no way in the world a man would promise a young girl, your dance was so good that I'm going to give you up to half of my kingdom. I'm going to give you half of it. I knew it was a lap dance. Because ain't nobody going to get nobody half of kingdom for booty shaking. Somebody say this reality preaching. The young girl at the party, she didn't have no business in that party with the grown folks anyway. And her mama pushed her up to it and said, let me tell you something. A lot of our children got poor parents who don't know how to direct them children the right way. It was mama that put that child up to it because she walking around with her skirt jacked up and got lipstick on her face and a weed down her back. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with it. And the young girl, listen, the young girl, after she got through dancing for the king, she did not know what to ask for. She went back to Mama and said, Mama, what do I need to ask for? I'm just a child. She went back to the kitchen. She said, I want you to ask for John the Baptist's head. It happened at the party. For John the Baptist, the party was over. Yeah. I was speaking about another man by the name of Samson. Yeah. AKA Sunshine. That was the Hebrew name. I don't know why you name a man Sunshine unless he had a little. But the Bible said that every time he got to fight, he would shake the enemy off. Y'all better go read your Bibles. And he a little suspect in him. His name's Sunshine, and every time he fight, he said he would shake the enemy off. You know, we got some of them, they walking around, they walking around like that. We got some sunshines in Covington. We got some sunshines in Rutledge. I'm not, your name is down. You run around talking about my name Delicious. Come on, chicken about to come home to roost. Now, Samson finds himself tied between two pillars. And that's why I tell y'all, many folk done got killed being at parties. You was in there because you done skipped out of Bible study. You ain't got no business up in there. How many mamas done got a phone call and said, you know, Tyrone done got shot down here and they had the blood song. And to inform me that no matter what Beyonce says about the party, as you continue to mature and get older, you'll find out that the party is not all that it's cracked up to be. Yeah. I encourage you today, as Paul said, flee from youthful lust. Yeah. And for those of you who said, Pastor, it's hard to overcome the feelings of lust that I have. Scripture said that there is no temptation that is uncommon to man. Yeah. That where there is temptation, young folk,